Are you a rideshare driver who needs extra cash? Meet Wallet. We're a cash advance company trusted by over 90,000 drivers. We help drivers who need cash advances for paying insurance, vehicle maintenance repairs, gas money, and any of your business-related endeavors. We have an extremely fast application process, allowing you to have your money in 24 hours. It's fast, no impact on your credit score, and no credit checks. We approve your application based on cash flow from your rideshare business. Join Wallet today and never worry about being strapped for cash again.
Uber Teen is now going into more markets. It's expanded into several new markets. If you have just received the email this past week about it, let us know what market you're in the live chat, or if you're watching the replay, comment on those markets. It is now live in upstate New York, my market. I just got the email a couple of days ago talking about Uber Teen, and I'm like, oh, great. So yeah, that's what's going on now. Just to give you guys a quick reiteration of what Uber Teen is, this is the email that I got from them. So it's just saying, introducing teen accounts on Uber, unlocking new earning opportunities by accepting trip requests from approved teen riders, which basically allows teens from 13 to 17 to be able to start using the platform. There are a couple of caveats, though, that we're going to go over just so you know exactly what to do and what not to do if you do want to take a teen ride. The good news is you can opt out of it. So if you do not want to take Uber Teen, you can go into your ride preferences down at the bottom, underneath, like Uber X, XL, Comfort, whatever you might have. Down at the bottom, if you have Uber Teen, you can put Uber Teen off. So you don't have to take an Uber Teen ride. You don't have to worry about it. So that's up to you. But it says, in fact, there's nothing more you need to do. You can start seeing trip requests, blah, blah, blah. As always, you can decline any of the trip requests you receive without affecting your rating. If you notice a pickup this is one thing that you do need to know. If you notice at pickup that your rider looks younger than 18 and the offer card did not say teen, which means it says Uber X or Uber XL or Uber Comfort, whatever it is, but it does not say Uber X Teen or Uber Teen or Teen, then you cannot take them, because that is still considered an unaccompanied minor. The only reason why you can take a teen is because they have an approved account through the account holder, which is going to be their parent or legal guardian, which is basically giving them the permission to be able to use Uber as the platform. So yes, if you don't see teen on that and they look like they're younger, you can still cancel. You can check their age or anything like that, but do not take a teenager. Do not take a young kid unless there's Uber Teen, you're opted in, because again, it's an unaccompanied minor. Anyone under 18 is not allowed on the platform unless it's through this particular platform, part of the platform. If you get into an accident, if you have any problems, guess what? You're taking 100% liability there. So just be careful out there when it comes to it. A couple more screenshots, because they sent 2 emails just talking about how it works. So how pickups work, you're going to see teen in the offer card. The teen will be prompted to provide you with a unique PIN before they enter the car. That's something I didn't know. I'm glad that I know that now. So you will get a PIN. I like the PIN. I think the PIN should be on every single ride. Every single passenger that gets in your car, they should be providing a PIN just so you know exactly who's getting in your car. So you need to enter it before you can even start the trip. What you should know for teen trips, teens are not allowed to sit in the front seats, so don't let them sit in the front. Your rider's parent or legal guardian will be able to follow the teen ride in the app, and they'll get trip updates. They can also call you directly, but your phone number will be kept private, as you know it normally is when you call out or somebody calls you. Teens are not allowed. Oh wait, we use sensors and GPS data. So here you go. They're already checking your phone to detect your ride if it goes off course. So they'll be able to message you. Teen account holders are allowed to bring guest riders who are at least 13, have approval from their legal guardian to ride with Uber. That you don't know what's going on there. So there's a possibility that you might not have to, but you can ask them to verbally confirm that they have a guardian consent or at least 18. So how you want to handle that, that's going to be up to you. If you're in an emergency situation, you can use the in-app button, and teen riders can opt in to have audio recording active for every trip. So again, as we just talked about the audio before, they might be recording audio or you might be recording audio. Either way, And then what to do if an unauthorized minor requests a ride. If you notice that the pickup your rider looks younger than 18 and the offer card did not say teen, you can cancel the trip and select unaccompanied minor. The reason minors are not allowed to use the Uber platform without permission from their parent or legal guardian. If you're canceling a trip before it starts because you think the rider is minor, your driver rating will not be affected. You may decide to let your rider know why you can't accept the trip. This way, they won't be left wondering what happened, which they probably already know. But yeah, that's something that you definitely want to pay attention to because it's just some added stress when it comes out to it. It's the same thing like if you're driving Uber XL, there's a couple of things that you need to know when it comes to XL versus X. So if somebody has 5 people that's getting in your car and it says Uber X and you have an XL, even though you're able to take them, you're going to have to tell them that they're going to have to switch it to XL because it comes down to the way bill, and insurance is for 4 people or up to 4 people, and that alone. So if you have 5 people in the car, it's not within the same guidelines. So you also want to make sure you're getting paid correctly. So yeah, Uber Teen is in several new markets. It's expanding. It's coming if you don't have it yet. So
I don't have it yet.
careful.
I don't think we're ever going to have this in California for certain government agency regulations. But if we do, I'm going to keep this 30 seconds. I'm going to opt out, number one. Number two, I've asked Uber these 3 questions. There was a good question from Banksman. He said, can a teen add a stop after they get picked up? No, they cannot. They cannot add a stop or change destination. However, there's no curfew on this. Do you want a 14-year-old in your car at 2 a.m.? There is a process that goes through that the parent will get a text message that their teen is about to order a trip under the family plan. What if the parent is sleeping? What if their phones are off? There is no communication back from the parent approving this trip. So there are problems with this. The same thing on the Uber Eats side. What if a teen decides throwing a party at 2 a.m., leaves the house? Now, before they leave the house, they can enter multiple stops and they go pick up a whole bunch of their friends. Imagine that, right? It's a headache for the same money. I will never do them, ever do them. I don't know what kind of parents will put 12 to or 13 to 17-year-olds in some stranger's car. So to me, it's a no-go. Definitely have a dash cam display ride. While I'm on display ride, Tony, Driven Dad, you had a question. Please email me, Sergio at RideShareGuy.com on display ride. We will answer that question. And Chris, we're done with this. I will not do teen. Have a display ride dash cam. Number 2, once Uber answers those questions, which I'm still waiting to hear from Uber about those 2-3 important questions. What if a teen orders 2 a.m. $500 worth of sushi to her or him and his buddies? What's going to happen because there is no safeguard for the parent to okay these trips or the food orders. There is none. Now there is a text message that goes from Uber to the parent saying your teen is about to order a trip or ordered a trip, but then there is no text message going back to Uber system saying I approve this. What if the parent doesn't respond? If the parent doesn't respond, a car is going to show up to pick up a 14-year-old. No go for me. Not going to happen. But yeah, those are the problems I see. Good luck to whoever's going to do these. I suggest nobody does it. There's one other thing, actually, Chris, that people were just pounding the board about it. I got it right before I got on the show. We were going to talk about it next week, but we'll quickly talk about it. Uber X and Uber Shared now are combined in my city on my app as of September 7th. The way to get around that, people, is when you do accept a trip, please put no new request on so you don't get garbage from TripRadar. You don't get garbage for Uber X Shared. None of this is going to happen to you, right? But they're combining it as of September 7th on my app, at least. And a lot of people were saying that they are doing it now in their cities. That's what Uber does,
So I don't have Shared in my market, and
okay,
I'm glad. But
a lot of
my
people
question to you is
when
you have Shared and X and you say combine it, won't it show up as an Uber X Share in the ping screen, and then that way you can just deny it?
Yeah,
and
you
don't
can
have
absolutely deny it. But for people who are, maybe not good eyesight, you have 10 seconds, you just look at it. Because look how many things we have now, Chris. We have Uber Teen. Now, if the ping screens, you know what, they can color code it. They have 33,000 freaking employees on this, right? They can color code Uber Teen, maybe, I don't know, red. They can color code Uber X as green. They can color code Uber Shared, maybe, I don't know, as white or something, right? So then we know by just looking at the color instead of reading that little print. That's while we're driving, we're getting pinged.
Well, the only problem with that is there are people who are colorblind, so the colors may not work necessarily for everybody.
I know, but what are the percentages of that? But at least you will not accept it by mistake. Anyway, so all I'm saying is when you do accept a trip, if you don't want to get garbage, please just go to your, swipe up, no new requests, we're done. That's it.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.